The average home has 40 to 50 issues, truly. And your home that you're living in now probably has 40 to 50 issues. More is concerning, less is amazing. If this is your first time to this channel and you want to know everything about buying and selling homes, click subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you'll be the first to know about the latest tips for buying and selling. Hi, my name is Kitty Cheney, owner of Chandelier Property Group with eXp Realty, where we provide brilliant solutions. One way we do this is by helping you understand the process of buying and selling a home, the potential challenges, and the common roller coaster of emotions along the way. Challenges and stresses are reduced and often eliminated when one knows what to expect in advance. We call this sharing the light of knowledge. We've worked with so many people just like you, looking for help to buy or sell a home, and we love to serve. Whether moving in 9 days or 90 days, if you want to feel heard, informed, and comfortable, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. All of our info is in the description below, so we can help you make a smooth move. Step 5 of purchasing a home is the home inspection. Let's start by making sure that you understand the due diligence deadline. We've talked about deadlines a little already. This is the first one we run into, due diligence. This is when you do your due diligence to make sure that this is the home that you actually want to buy. I've had buyers in the past that wanted to talk to the neighbors, drive the commute, check everything out before even making an offer. Don't do that. Every time they've insisted on it, the home is gone by the time they're ready to make an offer. You put it on hold when you put it under contract. And then you get to do your due diligence to determine if this really is the home that you want during that due diligence time period. So this is when you will do your inspection, you will drive the commute, you'll check out the local schools, churches, parks, whatever it is that is most important to you, and talk to the neighbors if you choose. Your earnest money is fully refundable for any reason if canceling during this due diligence time period prior to that deadline. You can decide that you don't like the paint color. You can decide that the commute is too far. You can decide that your enemy from elementary school lived down the street. Whatever the issue is, if it's important to you, then it applies. And you can cancel and get your earnest money back prior to that due diligence time frame, to that deadline. After the deadline, your earnest money is still protected, but only for limited reasons and only until the next time frame. So this is the time when you get to back out for any reason that is important to you. Okay? This is the time to, like I said, test that commute during rush hour. Drive it during rush hour, not after work when we're driving to go see the home, but test it out during rush hour. Check out, like I said, those churches, schools, parks, gyms, whatever is important to you. And I tell you, neighbors know everything. Knock on the neighbors' doors, ask them questions about the neighborhood, questions about the home, questions about, whatever is important to you, the HOA, whatever. And this is when you will do that home inspection. We talked in the last video about how you will call and order that inspection. Well, now you've ordered it and it's time for the inspection to occur. On the day of the inspection, the inspector will arrive early to test out all the major systems. They'll climb up on the roof. They'll climb down into the crawl space if there is one. They'll be checking every light switch, every outlet, every light fixture, every point of plumbing, make sure every sink holds water and that the toilets flush properly, that the tubs work properly, all that stuff. They'll be checking all of it. So you don't need to worry about it. That's the inspector's job, is to check all those things and more. They check so many things. Then you will receive a full color photo report of all issues found. So the inspector shows up early. We show up at our buyer walkthrough time, and then the inspector will walk us through all the issues that they found. You can go see those actual issues if that's important or pertinent based on that particular issue. Or sometimes they will just have a report of it for you. And then you can ask any questions that you have based off of that, and they can walk you to see whatever the issues are. You will, as I said, receive a full color report of all issues that they have found. Some inspectors will give it to you right there at the inspection. Some you'll wait till the next day and then you'll receive it in your email. Either way, you will get a full color report. You will pay for the inspection in cash or check or card, whatever, but you will pay for it at the inspection or prior to. Either way, this is not an expense that is put off till closing. This one you pay for at the inspection or prior to it. Typically, inspections are somewhere between $300 to $600, and that depends on, and they can be more, but that depends on if you're adding some of those extra tests, like the mold, the meth, the radon, all of those. If you have done a mold or meth test, they will take samples and send them off to a lab. It can take 2 to 3 days, 24 to 72 hours to get those results back. And then you'll know if there's an issue there. With the radon, they will place a testing device in the basement and then recollect that device 2 to 3 days later, and they'll have the results at that time. So either way, if you do any of those extra tests, we will be receiving those results 2 to 3 days after the inspection. That's one of the reasons why it is so important to schedule that inspection early, so that you have time after it before the due diligence time period expires, so that we have time to negotiate for any repairs if needed. All homes have issues, even new construction homes. The average home has 40 to 50 issues, truly. And your home that you're living in now probably has 40 to 50 issues. More is concerning, less is amazing. The cleanest home I've ever seen, the inspector was raving about it, of how few issues it had. It had 20. So know to expect there will be a list of issues in every home that we see. We are looking, though, for the big expensive issues or the safety issues. We're looking for things like the large appliances, if the water heater or the AC or something like that is having an issue. Those are some of the big expensive things. Safety issues might be if there's an electrical issue going on. We want to look for those things. So those are the types of issues we're looking for. We're not going to put together a list of every single punch item on that inspection. No home is that perfect, but you can certainly use that list as a punch list for you to finish repairs once you've purchased the home. We can negotiate for needed repairs and or money as concessions prior to closing in lieu of those repairs. Either way it works. It will depend on the market. In a seller's market, we may ask for no repairs. In a really hot seller's market, we'll ask for no repairs. In a normal, slightly hot seller's market, we may ask for a few. In a buyer's market, we may ask for a long list. I've never asked for the entire list of all the punch list items on the inspection. There's just too many things on there that's getting too nitpicky, because every home does have issues. But we are going to talk about whether or not we want to ask for significant repairs or just a few, or money in lieu. We will see. So as a couple stories, I have had buyers who had a list of 20 repairs in a buyer's market. And it was still a fairly reasonable list of repairs that we worked through. And I have had sellers who asked for no repairs because there were 3 offers right behind them that the sellers could easily say no to the repairs. And if the buyer wouldn't accept that, then we would have to back out of the deal, and the next buyer would take it. And these buyers were like, nope, we want the home, we don't care. And so they stuck with it, even though we asked for no repairs in a very hot seller's market. So it'll really vary, and we'll talk about what the market is dictating at the time. And feelings during this time, you can feel a lot of excitement and uncertainty all at once. Both emotions are very normal as we look to see, will the inspection come up with issues? And if they are there, will the seller agree to repair them? And once we are done with that due diligence, though, and you're confident that this is the home that you want, and we've agreed on any repairs that need to be done, then it's time for step 6, the appraisal. I'll see you on the next video. If you appreciated the knowledge shared in this video, click follow and subscribe for more videos on buying and selling homes. If you're looking to buy or sell a home and want to feel heard, informed, and comfortable along the way, comment below, or even better, call me. I look forward to being the brilliant solution you can't wait to share.